Sanbonani, Dumelang, Ninjani, how are you guys? I hope you guys are well. I hope 2024 has been good to you so far, guys. On my side, I cannot complain much, guys. Okay, guys, I don't know how many of you but know that I reside in a municipality known as Maluti A Phofung local municipality. It's in the Thabo Mofokeng district in the Free State. So I reside in that municipality. It's a very troubled municipality, very unstable. So I want us to talk about that municipality, the crisis and the challenges that are unfolding in that municipality. Just wanted to thank you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you very much, guys, for subscribing. Those who have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe to the channel, guys, and do share this video as widely as possible, guys. Okay, guys, I penned an article on my blog. I do have a blog as well on my blog, and I gave it a heading that the community of Greater Tsiame faces a bleak future under the Maluti A Phofung local municipality. That's why I reside in Tsiame and Harassment under the Maluti A Phofung local municipality. In my adult life, I have not known any community which has had more misfortunes than the community of Greater Tsiame. When you speak of Greater Tsiame, speaking of Tsiame A, Tsiame B, Tsiame C, Tsiame D, and the area of Magolokweng and the industrial area, which is a special economic zone. In the time just under a decade, we've had close to 5 incidents of total power outage, with the first major incident occurring in December of 2014, and the power was only restored in January of 2015. Can you imagine? Yes, I've already stated that this area, it's made of industrial area, and it's made of the Magolokweng village. Then it's made of Tsiame A, Tsiame B, and Tsiame C, and Tsiame D. The second incident occurred in October of 2015, with the power only being restored in December of 2015. More than 2 months without power. The third incident occurred in December of 2021. The power was only restored in January 2022. The fourth incident took place in February of 2023, with power only restored after 3 weeks. In all of these above-mentioned incidents, the community had to hit the streets in a protest before the power was restored. It has somehow become a ritual of some sort that during or just before the festive season, the community of Greater Tsiame has to be in dark for weeks. It's more like a ritual now, always expecting it to happen around the festive season. Now, I would like to explore the ripple effects this has on the community of Greater Tsiame at different levels, namely the economic, social, and mental health. The effect this has had and continue to have on the economy of Greater Tsiame cannot be overemphasized. It has led to many factories closing down their operations, as doing business under these conditions has proved impossible and unsustainable. No sane investor would want to invest under such conditions. This has put paid to any prospects of attracting investors into the Tsiame industrial area, which is now known as the Special Economic Zone, SEZ. With these factories closing down their operations, it has resulted into scores of people losing their jobs, which has thrown their families and dependents into abject poverty and hopelessness. In such a scenario, even the small to medium enterprises operating within the community of Greater Tsiame are thrown into disarray because the community has lost the buying power to be able to support these small businesses. However, there's also another aspect to this. The very small businesses operating in the community are forced to shut doors because of the unreliable water and electricity provision. It becomes impossible to continue running a sustainable business, which leaves them with little option but to shut their doors. That's the impact this is having. This leads us to another impact, which is social and mental health. In the face of abject poverty, which is as a result of factories and businesses closing down and people losing their jobs, income, then comes the problem of crime. This crime has escalated into violent crime whereby people are robbed at gunpoint. Some are robbed in their own homes. Some have resorted to selling drugs on behalf of the drug lords who have seen an opportunity to exploit a community in desperation. It is here where the mental health aspect comes into the picture. Some families have collapsed in the face of the crisis and has led to more people now having to rely on antidepressants as a coping mechanism, whilst others have resorted into alcohol abuse, which unfortunately leads into more people being victims of violence and abuse. It has become a vicious cycle, but it's a cycle that has its genesis in the conduct, and so I dare to say uncaring attitude of those the community has voted into office to govern their affairs. These people ought to hang their heads in shame. The uncaring attitude of the municipal officials has rubbed off on the municipal workers on the ground. And this was bound to happen. If those who are tasked with the responsibility of leading the municipality have got this uncaring attitude, how to expect the workers, the one must carry out the work on the ground, to care, to have any caring attitude? Because they copy from their bosses. Then they begin to behave in the same ways the officials are behaving. Our only hope remains in the divorcing of our community from the Maluti A Phofung local municipality. I'm not suggesting that this will be a panacea to all our problems, but shall be a progressive step forward. That's what we are confronted with, guys. And the demarcation board is dilly-dallying around this issue. And we begin to ask ourselves, but where has the will of the people gone to? We're told that this democracy is about the will of the majority. And the majority of the people of Greater Harrismith, which is made of Harrismith in Tabazwe, Harrismith is a town, surrounding farms, and the community of Greater Tsiam, have spoken in majority that they want to have their own standalone municipality. They don't have anything to do now with Maluti A Phofung local municipality. Why is the demarcation board dilly-dallying around the issue? It's one of those things that we need to look into. Thank you very much, guys. Please share this video. If you are using Twitter, please share on Twitter, Facebook, WhatsApp, and different social media platforms that we are using, guys. Thank you very much, guys. Let's say,